Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Matt. Welcome back to Gold Coin Mountain. Today we'll be continuing the series on the Wii U with the top 5 local multiplayer or couch co-op games on the console. Also, the Wii U playlist already has a few videos in it. If you want to check the rest of those out, I'll link it here on the screen and also down below in the description. I have 2 honorable mentions real quick, as these are damn near good enough to be in the top 5. And to be perfectly honest, they are good enough to be in the top 5. The Wii U just happens to be a local multiplayer beast. First up is Wii Sports Club. It's the HD version of the super successful Wii Sports from the Wii. The HD visuals have it looking better than ever, and the in-game additions of the gamepad in golf and in baseball are a decent change from the originals. There's not a whole lot I can say about Wii Sports that you don't already know at this point, but it remains a great party game if you have a few people over. Disney Infinity has 3 different versions, aptly named 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. 1.0 focused on Disney characters, 2.0 focused on Marvel characters, and 3.0 focused on Star Wars characters. If you were unaware, this is a Toys to Life game where you collected the figures and then placed them on a base to bring them to life in-game. I'm actually currently only a few Disney characters short of the entire collection. I would recommend 2.0 and 3.0 to anyone that wants an engaging, local multiplayer experience. The Marvel and Star Wars playsets are outstanding. 1.0 was a little light on content and mechanics, so in my opinion, you could skip right over it. Hey, this seems like a good time for me to jump in and say, if you like the video, please hit that little thumbs up icon down there. And also consider subscribing if you haven't already. Also, I want to share some news. I'm not too far away from 500 subscribers. Once I get there, I am actually going to be doing a giveaway on my channel. I'll have more details for it once I actually get to that number, but I just want to put that out there and let you guys know that, yes, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. So there's some incentive to, subscribe to my channel. And now, let's get into the top 5. Wii Party U is essentially Mario Party without Mario. There's a ton of mini games to take part in. There's 3 main modes to choose from: TV Party, House Party, and Gamepad Party. Gamepad Party has you and one other person playing games exclusively on the gamepad. House Party has you doing interesting things, like putting the gamepad across the room, and then walking up to it with your Wii remote, filling it up with virtual water, and carrying it to your TV without spilling it. It's fun to mess around with a few times, but the main event here is TV Party. All the events in this section are essentially board games, with one being the go-to: Highway Rollers. You'll roll the dice to move across the board and play mini-games throughout. The amount of dice you get to throw is tied to how well you do in the mini-games. First one to get to the end of the board wins. You can play up to 4 players here, and in my opinion, it's the most fun at that number. If you're looking for a dedicated party game on the Wii U, I would definitely get this one. It's much better than Mario Party 10 on the system that was essentially going for the same thing. One of the few titles that didn't get ported over the Switch and is already fantastic where it is on the Wii U. Nintendoland has you playing as Miis in different games that are themed around iconic Nintendo characters. Like in Luigi's Ghost Mansion, one player will use the gamepad and take on the role of a ghost. The ghost hunters play on the TV and can't see the ghost, except for a handful of times where lightning strikes or you shine your flashlight right on them. If you're a ghost hunter, your goal is to get the ghost in the light and take down the counter that starts at 100. If you can get it to 0, ghost hunters get the win. The ghost job is to sneak up behind the other players and grab them. If it happens to grab all of them, that's a win for the ghost. Heck of a lot of fun. Mario Chase is essentially a game of tag, where one person looks at the gamepad and runs away, while up to 4 other players look at the TV and try to track down the gamepad user. When they do, they have to tackle him before the timer runs out to win. Very enjoyable and can get quite hectic and eventful when the timer is ticking down. There are numerous other great games here for you and the entire family that I highly suggest checking out for yourself. You and up to 3 others can jump into this fully functional, multiplayer 3D Mario experience. You can even play as Peach because Bowser actually didn't take her this time. The cat power-up makes its debut here and really adds to the exploration by giving you the ability to climb walls. But wait. Back up. Like I said, you can be Peach, but you can also be Luigi or Toad on top of that. All of them control slightly differently and can be better or worse for what the level calls for. Playing with someone else in this game is completely different than another Mario multiplayer game on the Wii U, New Super Mario Bros. U. In that one, it can become quite frustrating when sharing the screen. It's not zoomed out enough, and you end up on top of each other all too often. No such issues here in 3D World with its zoomed out camera and top-down-ish angle. Not saying there can't be times where you screw over your game mate by jumping on them and sending them to their death, but they're at least few and far between, so they end up kind of funny instead of annoying. Oh, and one last thing, the difficulty in this game can really ramp up towards the end. It can be quite challenging if that's what you're looking for. For the first time ever in the Smash Bros. Series, you can play with up to 8 people local multiplayer. 8 people. The game is hectic and insane enough at 4 people on the screen, but if you're batshit crazy enough, 8 is an option. Now, finding 8 people to come to your house and play this, that's where the real challenge is. I have 5 people living in my house, and even I don't know if I could find 3 more with a similar schedule to join. Adulting sucks, man. This game was the prequel to Smash Bros. Ultimate, which, in my humble opinion, is the best Smash game in the series. And I just pissed all the Melee fans off. But this is Ultimate's foundation here. And a point here for the Wii U version, all characters are unlocked the first time you boot the game up. 51 of them in fact, and another 7 available as DLC if you want it. The variety of characters, moves, stages, items, and game modes is extremely plentiful, and will keep you engaged in whatever you're the most fond of. It's a Smash game that should be played by anyone that's enjoyed the series before, or newcomers. Please, please, please don't skip over this one just because Ultimate is out now. Yep, this is where this amazing game was hanging out. Just being its incredible self until it was ported to the Switch and had a deluxe added to its name. The anti-gravity mechanics on the tracks was a new feature and was universally praised by everyone. Up to 4 players can play on the same screen here, and it's the usual Mario Kart mix of chaotic, amazing, frustrating, and fun. I'm sure a lot of you have played this game on the Switch as it's currently the highest selling game on that console. However, it was also the highest selling game on the Wii U at 8.5 million. The Wii U itself sold 13 million units. That's quite an attach rate. One thing that's different from the Switch version is the fact that you could only hold 1 item. No stacking 2 on top of each other, like in Deluxe. I thought it made for a more strategic race and careful item usage planning. I don't know how much more I can say about Mario Kart 8 that hasn't been said in the last 8 years, but there's a reason it was ported to the Switch instead of making a brand new game. Because Nintendo knows that they nailed it with this game. The characters, the tracks, the items during a race, the kart and bike accessories, the game modes. With the exception of Battle Mode, which is kind of bad to be perfectly honest, but they're all amazing outside of that. And that's why it lands here on my list at number 1 of the top local multiplayer games available on the Wii U. Alright guys, there you go. That is my top 5 local multiplayer couch co-op games on the Wii U. But I want to know what your list looks like. Let me know down in the comments. Really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this. Really appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Hope you are enjoying this ongoing series on the Wii U. But that's pretty much all I have for today, and I'll see you in the next one.